Hi David, I'm standing in front of 1502 Gunnison Trail. This is the morning of closing. I'll be leaving from here and going straight to the closing appointment. The purpose of this video is to kind of provide you a before picture of what the home was like before Gustavo comes in and does his thing. I'm a little disappointed the sellers let the lawn go for the last week, but you know, it's not uncommon, but you know, to me it's just, I guess, a character issue, but at the same time I also understand they're moving and that's never a good thing. So anyway, so this is it. I've already got a landscaper, call into a landscaper that took care of Castlewood for us last year. I'm going to have him come out here and start doing this one. He needs to obviously mow the lawn and you know, edge everything. I'll also have him trim down the bushes there as they've gotten a little bit of growth, but thought I might also ask him for a quote to maybe enhance the mulch and all that. It actually looks pretty decent. You know, maybe put some type of better division between the grass and the mulch, but it might look a lot better once it's just freshly mowed and you know the bushes are trimmed. It may not need anything at all, but we'll see. But anyway, the sellers are out, although they still legally own the home until our loan funds, you know, after we close and the loan will fund. There's a couple, looks like personal belongings inside the house. I don't know if they're planning to come back and get them or they just decided to leave them if we want them, or if not, we'll throw them away. Either way. But this is the door that's on it. It's it looks okay. It's kind of a cheap quality door though. That is in Gustavo's quote already, to replace that with a nice door like we did at Castlewood, with a nice doorknob as well. Really just makes a better first impression. When you walk in the house, see there's some of their personal belongings right there. When you walk in the house, first thing you might notice is some of the yellow brass hardware. That's already in Gustavo's quote. All that will be replaced with the modern oil rub bronze hardware. But walking in, come into a nice entry. You have ceramic tile. That door there actually heads back to the garage. You have a little niche built into the wall there for art, hanging art or whatever. I may have Gustavo just maybe slap an accent color in the main center there, the main square in the middle, and then up above you have some plant ledge or for decor. Immediately to the right is the master bedroom. This is the carpet that's in it now. It's okay carpet. I would say it's probably builder grade. It's not a high quality carpet. It's not in bad shape. It's just, it has some discoloration in certain spots. And I know of a carpet though that is very nice looking and really not expensive. Gustavo's put it in some projects already, and it's not cheap. It looks very good. So just kind of doing a look through here. I am going to add to his quote to fix those nail pops. Those were in the inspection report like you asked about. There's some here in the master bedroom. Those are strictly cosmetic issues, but I'll have them take care of those. And plus, it looks like, and that could be mostly shadow, but it looks like evidence of previous repair, and that was also discussed in the report. So I'm going to ask Gustavo to do something with that. What I don't want to turn into is him having to repaint the whole house, but I may ask him for a quote of what that would be. But it doesn't need to be painted. There's just some scuff marks, and the seller did leave some paint samples for us. So Gustavo is also very good at getting samples so that we can pull and match paints and just do touch-ups. But anyway, here's the master bath. Of course, as you already know, we're going to be doing a lot of changes in here, starting with granite in the countertops. That's the bathroom. I'm sorry, the commode that we're going to completely close off with a door all the way up to the ceiling. We're going to put in a shower. I believe we're going with the oil rub bronze fixtures, but other than that, I think we're just leaving that alone. I do like that it has a nice skylight. It just lets in a lot of natural light. That light fixture there, we're actually just going to remove. It's got no value. It's very dated looking, and I believe it's the one that in the report, in the inspection report, did not work. Also, the color of these walls we're going to change. That's already in his quote. It does have a jetted tub. I think we're going to replace hardware that's in his quote. All the hardware you see pretty much throughout the house will be replaced with the oil rub bronze. I'm also going to ask Gustavo just to go through the entire house and pull out any leftover screws and nails or whatever that the seller's left behind, to touch those up and patch them up and paint them. But you'll see there's a little opening between up high between the master bedroom and the master bath. Coming around the shower here, you got some built-in shelves. I've talked to Gustavo about those, and I honestly don't remember. It's in his quote what we might do in here. It's okay as it is. I kind of would like the idea of having some type of door separating the closet from the bathroom, but honestly, I don't remember what we proposed. I can look it up in his quote and get back to you via email. But it's got a decent master closet. Okay. So then coming out back through the master bedroom into the rest of the house. So there's that opening up high from the master bedroom into the master bath. Coming back out of the master bedroom, if you remember, we came in this front door right here. To the left right here is just a coat closet. Okay. That door goes out to the garage. I'll take you out there in a little bit. As you kind of pass through this entryway, it's come a built-in niche space there as well. Okay, then you step in to the main living areas. We'll start over here on the left. There's your formal dining. It's already in the quote to update that chandelier. This is the kitchen. It is already in the quote to update that light fixture. I mean, it's just a plain Jane 1990s light fixture. Works fine, but it'd be nice to have a little something nicer. Of course, then here's the kitchen. The kitchen actually is quite nice. We do need to get a refrigerator. I emailed you about that yesterday. Stainless appliances, nice granite with a recessed and undermount sink. Stainless dishwasher. I will have Gustavo secure that. I noticed in the inspection report it said that it was a little bit loose and should be secured better. Already in the quote to update that light fixture. There's some more nail pops in the ceiling. Again, purely cosmetic. And this is really just a pantry. Not huge, but definitely sufficient. And the refrigerator will be here, so it's right next to the refrigerator. This is the breakfast area. Okay. Again, we're in the kitchen, heading back now into the living room. One of the things that Gustavo has in his quote, we're going to add some color to these walls. He's got it in there to put an accent, and we're looking at maybe like a brown or maybe a dark red. In the back spaces, these main areas right here. I think there are 6 of them. Just to provide a little color to the wall, and he's also got it in his quote to maybe do that back wall so that when you walk into the room, the house, and everything's an off-white, maybe have that wall right there have an accent. Like I said, probably a dark brown or something that goes well with the carpet we'll be putting in. Again, it's the same carpet throughout. I think it is just builder grade, level 1. They haven't torn it up, but it's not in great shape either. They've just lived on it. They haven't done anything bad. Of course, we'll have all that cleaned up. Again, I'll have Gustavo go through and pull out all the nails and screws and patch those up and paint as well. Then you come in here to the left from the front door still through the dining. You have the 2 bedrooms at the end of this hallway. That's the bathroom and that's the utility room. So he's got it in his quote to change out that countertop as well. And I do believe we put in there too update the hardware on the shower. I don't remember if we talked about a framed mirror there, but I will talk to him about that. And oil rub runs there. I will double check and make sure. Then heading to bedroom number 2. Again, it's already in the quote to replace all the carpets. Okay, the standard bedrooms. This bedroom actually has some color. I've talked to him already about cleaning up how the paint transition there from the white to the brown looks really shoddy. So Gustavo's got that on the list. Not a bad color, but just a kind of looks like they did it themselves at one point. Decent closets in these bedrooms for children. Utility room's pretty nice. Like I said, they left some paint samples. We had talked, Gustavo and I, when we came out here to do the quote, the seller was home and we talked with her and she told us she would leave all the paint samples they had, and it looked like they did, so it's nice. Utility room there. Nice that it does have a line for a gas dryer if prospective tenants have a gas dryer. Okay, and that's the gist of the house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We'll take you outside. I did put on the list to have Gustavo replace these 2-inch blinds on the back door as well. It's not in the list yet. I'm gonna put that on the new list of stuff that these were noted in the inspection report, and I actually saw that before I even went back through the inspection report. Had that on there. We definitely want to get those replaced. It shouldn't be too awfully expensive, but here is the backyard. Nice that it does already have all steel posts. That's an expensive option on fencing, as opposed to the old traditional wood posts. Decent backyard, plenty of room for anything anybody may need. And lastly, I'm going to take you through the garage. Okay, back close to the front door. Come out through this door here into the garage. And yes, that garage door is extraordinarily loud, as the inspector stated. But that is already on Gustavo's repair list in his quote. There's the aforementioned damage and the aforementioned hot water heater. I'm going to put it on Gustavo's list again to give us an update as what it might take to put in a sediment trap. And then also after the home, after closing, I'm going to contact the home warranty and have them come and service the AC system. If you remember, it was not perfect. And also the, excuse me, the hot water heater, the inspector said that it rumbles. And so I'll have the hot water heater serviced as well. The warranty won't pay for installing a sediment trap, so I'll probably just ask Gustavo to do that, because the sediment trap is considered an upgrade or an improvement, and they're just doing repairs. This driveway, nice long driveway. Alright, so that's it. This is the before picture. Next time I do this for you, it'll be after it's done, and hopefully we'll see a tremendous difference. Thank you, sir.